Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today with a collaboration video with the lovely Antonio from Antonio Makes. Yeah, if you've not seen Antonio before, I'll put all the links in my description box to his YouTube channel, Instagram, Pinterest, and he does have a Facebook group, so I'll put that link in as well. I just lurk on there. I'm a lurker. So yeah. And you'll have seen by the title, we've titled it Shop Your Stash and Scraps Sheffield Edition. Now, the reason it's Sheffield Edition is Antonio lives in the same city as I do, Sheffield. So there you go, small world, isn't it, this crafting business, especially junk journaling. 2 junk journalers in the same city. It's not that big in UK junk journaling. Well, not like it is elsewhere. So yeah, I just thought that were... I think it's a bit mad, but I'm a bit mad, so what do I know? Right, so what do we mean by shop your stash and scraps? Well, I'm going to be making, I already know what Antonio's makes, I've seen his video, but I'm going to make what I were going to make before I saw his video, and I'm going to make a couple of tags and a journal card. So I always have these bases pre-made, so I'm just going to sift through, grab a couple, and I'm going to be doing a bit of collage. I'm wanting to use that one. I think I may use that one. I do also have some that are pre-inked. That's a bit too inky. I may have some that are I've got some that are pre-stamped. They look perfect. They're not your traditional tag shape, but who's counting? I don't know what we're thinking there. I don't know. We've got a square hole at the top of that tag. No, I don't want that one today. I've got some of these that are, I make these in the shape of like alteration tags. So I've got one of those blades for my trimmer that does the perforation, and I've got a little die that does that. But no, I don't want to do those today. Put them away, shut up waffling about them. I'm going to do them. I don't want to do that. That's a bit too grungy. Don't want to do that. Look, I'm cutting out half at work here. I know I'm going to waffle a lot this video, so if I pick some bases that have got more work done to them, I can just crack straight on with collaging, can't I? Yeah, that'd be best. Tell you what, let's do a couple of matching ones. These are just, I'll have nothing left. I'll be collaging on my mat soon, won't I? Right, so yeah, I've already got these in my stash. I've got my Old Faithful collaging tub out with all my bits. Yeah, it's getting a bit full, so I really need to do some collage. I can't remember when I last did any collaging with scraps, so this video is fabulous for that. And I'm going to be using some autumnal bits and bobs. These are from last year. These are, yeah, fussy cuts from Eclectic Eggplant. I think there's the odd couple from Shabby Debbie Doodah. Yeah, because on the bottom of that I can see dar. Yeah, bit of dar and end of that squirrel. So yeah, I'm going to be using those, and these, I used these last year. These are what I've got left. I printed far too many out. Look at them, they're just everywhere. But they're lovely. These are by Artie Mays, some little autumnal quotes. The leaves are changing. I feel like poetry is in the air. Yeah, are they changing? I don't know. It's very sunny here today. I've picked an autumnal video to do, and it's sunnier than it's been for ages. I blame Antonio. He's just been to Italy on his holidays, and I think he's brought sun back with him. Yeah, I do. Even though he thinks it's cold. Yeah, whatever. Well, it's colder than it is in Italy, I suppose, isn't it? Right, so let's get started. Well, we've got blank backs on them. I don't need to put anything on, so I can just collage away to my heart's content on the front. I don't think I want to use that, actually. I want the colour to come from my fussy cuts. So I'm going to collage some pretty neutral stuff on them, I think. Don't want to use that. Shall I let you see box? Yeah, that might be an idea. I know some of you love looking through my box full of bits and bobs. I don't think I want to put any more text over the text. Ooh, I like that. That's some straw paper that's had checks printed on it. What else we got? It's just infinite, isn't it? Oh, a bit of map page. That might be nice. But no, I don't like that. Well, not for this project. Oh, some tea-dyed paper. Like I said, I don't want to use text. Some darker tea-dyed paper. I don't think I fancy doilies. What am I going to... I'm ruling everything out. Some brown paper, it's a bit creased. Well, it's all getting creased in here. There's far too much in it, isn't there? Oh, we don't want green card. Oh, a bit of piano paper. And I think I just spied some music paper there. Oh, yeah. I don't want to rip into any new big sheets of music paper when I've got bits in here. That's some more. Oh, that's nice. That's got to be an Artie Mays kit. I recognise those lines. Don't know which kit. There, just grab those. Right. Get collaging. You're going for bits there now, woman. So, we've got to have some of that on, haven't we? Definitely. And I think we've got to have some of this on. I just like the colour of it. I think if we rip that in half, we'll have half on each. I'm not sticking them down yet, though. That's got pink in it. I don't think I want that. It's got pink in it. No, it's not the right colour. Bit of straw paper on each. Oh, that was the one I liked, wasn't it? Put that on one. Oh, I've just spied that. That's not... I think that's... Yeah, that's from a paper pad, that one. Yeah, it is. Right, I have seen Antonio's video. And after seeing his video, I thought... I nearly changed what I were going to do. And I thought, no, don't change what you're going to do. I'll just... One thing. Antonio has put something on top of his tag. He got these fibres out that he picked up in charity shop. And this is what I got out to put on mine. It's some fibres that I picked up in charity shop. So I'm still using it. It's just a bit spooky, that one, isn't it? So, yeah. But it does have quite, I would say, quite a different style to me, Antonio. He uses a lot more colour. He makes a lot more cards than I do. I tend to stick to junk journalist stuff. Oh, that's nice. But we're not using text. Right. Get some stuck on, woman. I'm going to ink round the edges a bit. So, yeah, I just thought that were a bit spooky. I think it's because Halloween's coming up. Yeah, spooky, spooky. Spooky time. I've been doing my... Well, it's not spooky. I've been doing least spooky Halloween October daily that you could get with a cute cat. And I've just had a cat wailing outside. Oh, it may have been a child next to her. You know me and small children. Oh, dear. No, I'm not going to get into any more small child jokes. We're not going to use them as child labour in our card making to help us tie knots. We're not. But they're much handier for picking your bits up off the floor, aren't they? Because they're closer to the floor. I used to say that to my kids. Pick that up for me. You're closer to the floor than I am. But now they're taller than me, so I can't say it anymore. It's like, whoa, I want a bit of this on each. I want to do twin journaling cards, I've just decided. So I want a bit of the same on each card, but they're going to look different because they are different, aren't they? They just are. A bit like twins, same but different. So yeah, I can't ask my kids to pick things up and tell them it's because they're nearer the floor than I am anymore, because they are much further away. Well, much taller. They've not been measured this year. They normally get measured when they go for their asthma checks. That's the time they get measured. And it's a year and a half since they were measured. They are 14 at the moment, coming up 15. And they were 5'9.5" then. I reckon they've grown another... I reckon they're nearly 6 foot, I do. It's like, wowzer. But I was that tall before I got old and shrunk a little bit. I was 5'11". I've shrunk a few inches. It's mad how you shrink when you get older. Especially if you're carrying a little bit of padding, shall we say. Right, so... I need something else. I need something... Yeah. Some of this. Oh, I do like that. I was going to call it serrated. I don't know if that's a Yorkshire thing or if that's just a my family thing. But if ever my dad were using a knife, he'd call it serrated. And my mum would call the pinking shears scissors the serrated scissors. I don't know where that comes from. I really don't know. So do you call things serrated? I don't know whether Antonio will call things serrated because he's not from around here. Yeah, I love his accent. I absolutely love his accent. If any of my ladies in UK have ever watched, I can't even remember the name of the programme, but Keith Lemon's on it, and it has Gino De Campo on it. Now, Keith Lemon is a comedian and he's from Leeds, and he's always joking that Gino De Campo is from Sheffield. Now, he's not. Joking that he lives in Sheffield. He's Italian. So when I hear Antonio speak, that is what I imagine Gino De Campo would sound like if he actually did live in Sheffield. So there you go. I've said that to Antonio. I don't think I've offended him with it. It's a bit mad. Right, I'm going from an old strip collage approach, aren't I? Yeah, that were a good film based in Sheffield. Yeah, the Full Monty. No, don't hum that. I just don't think I want that piece on anymore. Right, I'm going to start sticking before I then decide what focal points I want to put on. I get to this point, and if I don't start sticking, I start overthinking. I'm like, shall it go there or there or there? I'm using my Elmer's Extreme because I love it for collage. There we go. Yeah, I think I want that there. I've no idea what map this is. It would have been very appropriate if I'd done a Sheffield map, wouldn't it? I do actually have an old Sheffield A to Z somewhere that I do collage with. But I don't want to rip any new pages out until I've used all these old ones up. It's like these tags I'm using. I'm too quick to chop a new tag and use it rather than look in what I've already got. And I'll move on from one project to the next one. Too excited to tidy up, so I just stuff it all in a box. I've got quite a few embarrassment boxes, as I call them. It's going to end up in the same place. That was not intentional, but it's just happened. But it is a different... Oh, I like how that looks. I do. Yeah, I did start doing a couple of videos using my boxes of embarrassment. I think I did 2. And then I just get waylaid with something else. Too many videos to do, so little time to do them. That's what I think anyway. And when I first started YouTube, I used to worry that I wouldn't think of anything to make. It's just infinite what you can make, isn't it? I want that on the outside, the ripped bit. There we go. And some on the other one. I'm going to put it in a different place on this one. And I think I want one more thing. Yeah, I want that on now. Straight up the middle. Then I'm going to come in with something from my autumn box and a quote. Now we've got a lot of checks and lines on there, so they're going to have to line up slightly or it's going to bother me. Bother me a lot. Right, where's that other bit gone now? Here we go. Phew, thought I'd lost it. I would then have been tempted to search my whole stash for another piece of that same paper. But that would have just been silly, wouldn't it? Wouldn't stop me wanting to do it though. Oh, I like that. So there we go. We've used same paper. It looks very similar, but it is still actually different. Right, let's get the animals and the leaves out. What we're going to use. Just pop my glue book out at way. Or we'll get them stuck down earlier than we want. Put your lid on your glue. Put your lid on. There you go. I forget that all the time. Right, what do we want? Oh, I like that big pumpkin. No, I think it disappears into the background a bit too much though. Oh, that's nice. Apples. Ooh, more apples. Ooh. I don't know. I think we might just be doing apples here. Oh, I love these leaves. I love the colours on these. I don't want that cute little bird. I'm liking apples and leaves. Oh, yeah. Do I want to do... I could do... What would that look like? Nah. It's apples or leaves, isn't it? We're not doing both. I just don't think it needs it. Apples. And quotes. Are they all the apples I've got? Yeah. I think I'm just going to place gently those. I nearly said plonk. I'll plonk those apples on. They'll look good. That's a bit big, isn't it? Could do a journal card and plonk some of those on. Plonk. Right. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, let me get some autumnal quotes from Artie Mays. What does that say? The way the nature and or the weather begins to feel like autumn. That could be a candidate, and I think I'm going to go for the smaller, that medium size. And the sun took a step back. The leaves, no, we don't want that one. Hang on, that's exactly the same. I must have done this twice. Anyone who thinks fallen leaves are, that's not. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. Well, that is a fruit. So I don't want that one. I think they're all about leaves. Here we go. I like this. Season, autumn, it's like a dictionary definition. Autumn, season between summer and winter. Fall, falling leaves, full colour, bountiful fall harvests. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. No, I have no idea how long I've been waffling. I don't half waffle. Right, let's get some ink on there. I'm wondering whether to put my hole in the middle of these tags or put them off to one side. Because the other tags, they're like tags come journaling cards, aren't they? Hybrids, yeah. Hybrid tag journaling cards. Let's put a bit of ink on there. I didn't want to get in with a craft knife and get those bits out. It was far too fiddly. So I'll just ink them so they're not harsh white. I don't mind a little bit of white around the edge, but not too much. Same with that. Let's just put a bit of ink there. That's looking good. Right. Time for the art glitter glue. Oh, I've not put my pin in when I last used it. I hope it comes out okay. I have filled it up though, so it's not empty. Here we go. It's not empty at all. Don't squeeze too hard, missus, or you're gonna get glue everywhere. Ooh. Ooh. I like how Antonio collages. It's amazing to see someone using different items. It's like when I tell you what I use, it's not like you must use this. This is the only thing that works. It's just what I use. Other people use different things. Other people use different things for everything. Right, we want that to hang down there like that. There we have you. I think that stands out enough. Didn't need anything else behind it. Are you pointing up or hanging down? You're hanging down, aren't you? You looked a bit silly pointing up, I think. I nearly put that on upside down. Yeah, he uses a lot of Mod Podge. I can't stand Mod Podge, but he loves Mod Podge. And his stuff looks amazing, so there you go. Horses for courses, isn't it? Whee. That's it. I did some gorgeous book page journal cards of the day. Absolutely lovely. Like I say, I will link his channel below. Please go and check him out. Let him know I've sent you over. I think if you like my channel, you're going to love Antonio's channel. Right. And I'm just, no, I don't, I think I just like the simplicity of these. I really do. I think I will be getting my background stamps out and stamping some more backgrounds on a lot of those tags I've got. Whoop. I'm so clumsy. I've just put my glue in my ink. Of course I have. Why would I not? Why would I not think that were a good idea? Put the glue in the ink. Right, so that's that. I quite like these. I'm beginning to wish I'd done a trio but no twins. It's like Noah's Ark, my house. Everything has to be in twos. Although I did do 3 little books yesterday, of which I have one left. The kids nicked the other 2. Little monstrels. Right, there we go. So I think I'm just going to put, yeah, I'm going to put a hole off to one side. Ooh, I found this one I was looking through. Look at that. I need to do something with that. Today, I don't know, maybe. Right, I'm going to put a hole in the corner of these, methinks. I think that one needs the hole in the other corner. And I'm going to bob an eyelet in. You know me, everything has to have an eyelet in lately. Shall I use? I'll use a gold one. I was tempted to use a copper one, but no, because I might put a charm on. I don't know. I can't decide. That one's, yeah, they're fine. I dropped my eyelets and I mixed all colours up, so all my different brands are mixed up in the same pot. And I've got some that look very similar in colour, but they're not. And some work much better than others. Right, let's set this to the big eyelet because I've been using it with little ones. Whee. Yeah, I had to check that Gertrude were plugged in today because she's been so quiet. It's like, is she ill? Yeah. I nearly cracked the worst joke in the world then. Maybe she's got a computer virus. I've cracked it. There you go. I did at least warn you beforehand that it was going to be a bad joke. Computer virus, I don't know. Poor Gert. Maybe she might. I keep telling her to shut up quite curtly, don't I? I'm like, keep your nose out, Gertrude. And yeah. If you've not watched me before and you're thinking, what on earth is that woman babbling on about, Gertrude? Well, I have a Amazon device, one of the ALEXAs, and it's one of the old ones, the really first ones, and she's a bit deaf, and she just chimes in randomly for no apparent reason. And we call her Gertrude because we don't want to activate your Gertrudes. Right, that's that. And I want some of this in the corner. Oh yeah, I think that's going to go lovely, isn't it? Oh, look at that. What colour are those apples? Beautiful. I don't know how much to put on though. Oh, I'm now thinking we could make a little tassel. Oh yeah. We could make a little tassel and dangle that on. I've never made a tassel before. Well, not on camera. I want to make a tassel, but I might muck it up. I'm going to make a tassel. I'm not messing wrapping it around forks. I don't like that. I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers because I'm too impatient to do it properly. Of course I am. Why would you do it properly when you can do it improperly? That's that's me. Right, I've got some jump rings here, but I want bigger ones. Where's my bigger jump rings? I can spy them on windowsill. Excuse me reaching. Oh, come here, jump rings. Here we go. So yeah, I'm sorry about this impromptu tassel that I seem to be making. Do I want to use that gold ring? I think I might do. I saw a tutorial by someone making tassels like this the other day, but I can't remember who it is. Oh, who is it? Carol at Oak House Journals. Yeah, she does a tutorial on making really tiny tassels using a fork, and it's just so amazing. But I have got no patience, and I've got these really big jump rings that you can do with your fingers. You don't need tools for them. So I've got all that wrapped round. I'm going to tie a little bit more around. This again is where a small child would come in handy to hold this. It's one of those jobs where you really could do with 3 hands. But I think I can just manage it. I've just done it. Whee. So I'm tying it with the same stuff that I've used to make the tassel, and then I'm going to do a double knot, and then these will just dangle down and become more of my tassel. It's not going to be a neat little tassel, this. I think you can tell by looking at that, can't you? It's going to be quite a messy little tassel. Did I even get that bit in? My tassel unravelling. Yeah, I missed a bit, but it's not a bother. Now I'm going to grab my big scissors, and I'm not going to do it over that what I've just put glue on, because I'm guessing this is going to be quite messy. And I'm just going to cut it, see what happens. Well, hey, that's a tassel. That's a tassel. I'm happy with that. Make sure they are. Well, hey, we've made a tassel. That's cute. Impromptu tassel there. If you want your tassels to look less scraggy than mine, yeah, make them properly. I don't have the patience for that. So I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of fingers. I don't even know how many times I wrapped it round. Should we count? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was 7. I think it was 7. Right, I'll cut that off. I'm going to grab another jump ring. I thought I got 2 out. Maybe I didn't. I could have done by opening this up ready, but as with all my impulse makes, forethought and planning don't come into it. I just get an idea into my head and I want to do it yesterday. Right, this one's going a little bit wrong. That's it. We're coming unravelled. Something's unravelling. Could be my brain. So, because I've got these really big 8mm jump rings, it's not too much of a drama to get all that twine into it. Close the jump ring with your fingers. Proper tools are available. I just don't always choose to use proper tools. Grab that, and I'm just tying it round the top. Yeah. Again, small child to hold this for you would be very handy. Or yeah, whenever I say that, Jane, my lovely subscriber Jane, who has the Etsy shop Crafting Kitty Cat, sells some gorgeous digitals. I'll link her as well. She always says use your reverse tweezers. Use your reverse tweezers. She's only told me about a dozen times. One day I may remember. So, see, I remembered there, Jane. Look, unlucky that I'd actually finished doing it when I remembered, but I'm getting better. Next time I may remember before I've actually made the thing. Right. So that's 1 tag, 2 tag, and look at that. we've got 2 tassels. Well, hey, they're just so cute. One's bigger than other, but does it matter? Size doesn't matter, as they say. There you go. And I'm going to use another. I think I'm going to need a bit of chain or something to dangle these off, aren't I? What shall I use? What shall I use? A bulb pin. A bulb pin will do. I've got bronze ones out, but I'm going to change my mind and pick a different colour because I'm a woman and I can. I'm not saying Antonio never changes his mind, but I have a feeling he probably does. Yeah, I don't often use these bright gold ones, but this is an opportunity. It's autumn. They're just cute, them tassels. There we go. I might make some more well-planned tassels at some point. And I don't think I'm going to go on to make a tag now. Sorry, a journal card, because I've made 2 tags. And my impromptu little tassels have, yeah, extended the time a little bit. The more I waffle, the less I make. There's a direct correlation between waffling and making. Oops, I dropped that. I've gone all fingers and fingers. What on earth is a finger? Fingers and thumbs. Right. Oh, I just think they're just cute. I really think they're cute. Little tassel tags. Cutie, cutie. Who knew? We had everything we needed to make a tassel. But that's the advantage of shopping your own stash, really, isn't it? Yeah. You don't know what you've got until you start. You don't know what you can make sometimes until you start playing with it. If I were deciding to go out and make some tassels, my first instinct would be to go on Amazon and buy something to make them with. I'm terrible for it. But yeah, use what you've got. You can quite often make some really gorgeous items. So I hope you did enjoy that. Please go over and check out Antonio. He is absolutely lovely. Yeah. And you'll get a lovely greeting. Ciao, beautiful people. I really shouldn't be doing his accent, should I? I can't do it. Yeah, I've only got half of it down pat. I've got the Sheffield bit down. Can't do the Italian to save my life. So thank you for watching, everyone. You'll find all Antonio's links down below. And bob over and show him some love. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.